What's up, guys? This is KPster, or Team Thor, or this is a new one. We have Thor at home. I don't want to jinx myself. I think the dark times are finally over. It's been almost 7 months since I lost my job. The only warehouse, it was great. I let that trainer get to me. Can't do that anymore. The other thing was, it was almost an hour away. Barely had any hours. Because the shifts were short, I had to work 6 days just to get roughly 35 hours. Now Fieldale, though, this location's in Cornelia. There are multiple locations. I've had some friends tell me, you don't want to work there. It's not for everyone. You know what? I don't care about that. There are a lot of jobs out there that aren't for everyone. I don't expect it to be fun. I'm determined to give it my best. I think I'll do all right. From what I heard, it's a little on the chilly side in there, and there's a lot of heavy lifting. That's right up my alley. Some people who don't like that might not be as strong as I am, or might be older. Who knows? It's definitely going to be a new experience for me, especially dealing with raw chicken. You gotta look at the paycheck and the location. The location, like I said, Cornelia, that's right here in Habersham, roughly 25 minutes away. I'll be starting off at 20 an hour. Unlike the Aldi warehouse, I don't have to worry about a shortage of hours. Evidently, they have mandatory overtimes. From what I heard, you're looking at 50 plus hours each week. Maybe even more than that. When you factor in the 20 an hour and the overtime, yeah, I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be lean. My paycheck's gonna be beautiful. That's the thing. I'm not gonna spend all my time at work. At least I'll be making money, getting closer to my financial goals, as opposed to barely scraping by. That's a lot of people have told me to just settle for something low paying. You gotta understand, I've spent most of my 20s settling for the bare minimum. I'm not saying Walmart sucked. I'm saying I wasn't making much, but at the same time, it didn't bother me enough to actually do something. I was content with playing The Sims when I wasn't working. I spent all of my time playing that, all the way up till 2019. Yeah, 2019, I went back to college. It was for the wrong reasons and wrong major. I did it because I was trying to get over some girl. I wanted to move forward with my life. I should have picked web development. That was dumb. I should have gone with photography, even though photographers don't make that much. Instead, I went with a major that I didn't have that much interest in. I did at first, but then I gradually lost interest, and then I ultimately flunked out. All of that was a waste of time. That was 3 years of my life that I wasted. I've done a bad decision. All I've been doing is making bad decisions. I'm 35. If I need to be doing something that is in some way progressing. If I can knock out at least a few goals each year, I'll be happy. But right now, the last year and a half was totally in vain. It was a waste. I've only lost things. See, I can't keep screwing around. Now I need to be doing something that is somewhat progressing. I need to knock out my financial goals. In the past, when I was stressing over women constantly, people always told me just not worry about that, focus on myself. And that's what I'm doing now. That's what I want. I don't want to worry about people. I'm so far away from relationships or anything like that right now. And there are so many women out there, so that's not a concern. I just want to do my thing. And that's the thing, I haven't been doing my thing. And that's why I've been so unhappy lately. It's been so long since I had a reason to say, I can't wait to get up tomorrow. I'm so ready for next week. I have not said that in so long, because it's been the same old thing. Here we go. The last couple of years have been rough. With the exception of last fall, I really haven't had a good balance of positive things going on in my life to offset the really frustrating things. Once I start working this job, whenever that is, hopefully it's this week, but they're trying to gather up a few more people. When I get this job, I can finally pay off my $200 gym bill that had accumulated earlier this year. I haven't worked out in 6 months. I'm out of shape. I'm super tiny now. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm gonna work towards getting a new computer. I need one. My phone can only do so much. There are a lot of things my phone can't do that I need a computer for. And especially a lot of video and photo editing. With that said, for all that to happen, I had to do things differently this time, entirely different. In order for all this to work out, I had to do things entirely different when I started working this job. I could not stress over making friends at work. That's just not. It'll happen. When I worked at Walmart, it just came naturally. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna stress over people. I'm just gonna focus on giving it my best, making that money, getting closer to my goals. Hopefully next year I can finally knock out that Yellowstone trip. It would be awesome. Yeah, I can't worry about people anymore. I started taking medication when I started seeing a counselor in February. A few days ago, I finally had it up. The reason that I did that, I knew that it would be necessary when I got betrayed by that friend. I mean, she really played me. See, when you say things like, we think so much alike, I will always support you, and it breaks my heart to see you struggle the way you do. I tend to believe that. And I remember telling her how I felt getting ghosted by friends in the past, how I don't know who is real anymore. She told me that I never have to worry about that. But, that's right. Erica Kicks, she just ghosted me without hesitation because evidently asked one too many times about the job that she initially was helping me get, but hadn't heard from her in over a week and a half. She knew how upset I already was, how low I was feeling, how defeated I was feeling. She felt it was necessary to pile on. And yeah, like, now I know who she really is. Like, that whole empathetic, caring personality, that's an act. She's a very manipulative person. She will find people, she'll find people to talk to, say the things that she knows they want to hear, gain their trust. Finally, when she's done with them, she discards them like a used condom. She'll do it in the worst way possible. She knew how I felt about ghosting and the fact that I literally said to her, I don't know who's real anymore. Yeah, she's a liar. She used it against me. She exploited me. She wanted to hurt me. Maybe she wanted me to off myself. I don't know. Yeah. And I'm still getting over it. It's a very slow process. Once I have more things to distract me, I think I'll heal quicker. Right now, it still hurts. I mean, it was a total shock. This betrayal was so much worse than any other. I mean, yeah, but honestly, I feel bad for her boyfriend because it's only a matter of time before he does something she doesn't like, or she gets bored, she does the same thing to him. She hurts him. Erica and I were just friends, platonic friends. But assuming he's in love with her, I imagine he'd be a total wreck once she hurts him. Hayden, run, bro, run. You deserve better. Now, a lot of people might think that I'm bitter towards women. That's not true. I'm bitter towards people. No, I used to be bitter towards women. I used to say women are cold, that kind of stupid stuff. No gender is superior. Growing up, being the autistic kid, the weird autistic kid, I found it easier to be friends with girls than dudes. Like, that is just, I always felt that they were less judgmental, they were more understanding, especially when I was a teenager. That's how it felt. That's why generally I've been friends with more women than dudes. I don't hate dudes, it's just how it's always been. I'm straight. Just feel like women are easier to hang out with. I mean, I got ghosted by a dude one time. This was a guy that I had a lot of respect for at the SK Battery job. He ghosted me over something so petty, all because I made a post saying, why do I still have my job at SK Battery? Because I do not have the body for OnlyFans. I was joking. Because people had gotten laid off. I wasn't making a joke about them. I was making a joke about my appearance because I definitely did not have a six-pack then. Yeah, but he got all ass hurt and he completely ghosted me. I found out through another friend, why he did it. Punk ass bitch. Anyway, but I'm done dealing with this kind of stuff anymore. Like, people in general, it doesn't, man or woman, humans are just flawed. From now on, I'm keeping my expectations low, And with my medication, I'm hoping it will completely just numb out the rest of my anxiety and emotions and stuff, I'm tired of it. Throughout my life, I've heard women say, I wish guys were more sensitive, but trust me, don't, because I'm too sensitive. I don't like hurting people unless they really hurt me, and they gotta really hurt me bad. Otherwise, I don't. I felt bad yesterday when I ran over Snake. When I saw him in the rearview mirror, I just felt so terrible. He wasn't dead. I mean, he was thrashing around. I was like, see, that's the thing. It's just, I'm tired of having emotions. And look at Anakin Skywalker. He let his emotions get the best of him. He got cooked for it, literally. I don't want to do that. It's not worth it. I just want to focus on my goals and not even care about people. Just, focus on me. I'm done being sensitive. I didn't even know Men's Mental Health Awareness Month was a thing until the very end of June when I saw a post on Facebook. The very end of June. It's not taken very seriously, not compared to like women. I'd say we gotta get rid of these double standards. We all have feelings. We all just need to treat each other better. That's what we need to do. Yeah. But anyway, from now on, I've never let myself get hurt again. I'm focusing entirely on my goals. Nothing else. So, anyway, you guys have a great day. Or night, or whatever.